Before we get into this video, I just want to give a quick thank you to all of our listeners, subscribers, whether it's on YouTube, Spotify, whatever the deal is. Thank you guys for supporting us through all these years. I know we haven't been consistent, but we're busy people and we try to get these videos out as much as we can. But just one more time, I just want to say thank you guys from me and Sean. Thank you. Happy holidays, and I hope you guys have a good December. Peace out, and here is the video. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Bro Tech Gaming Podcast. We are back after a couple months hiatus. My name is Carlos. This is the homie Sean.
That's me.
And yeah, we've had a nice little vacation. Sean's been holding it down on Spotify, so thank you for that, Sean.
Yes, sir. It's definitely been a minute. Kind of like you were saying, you forgot how to work your webcam and everything, and I was kind of the same. I was just like, fuck, I forgot what I had to turn on. I had to use like the virtual camera. Like my angles were all jacked up. I'm like, what happened over here? You know?
Yeah, like I have like this little tripod that connects to the wall for my camera, and it hasn't been on that tripod in like months. But yeah, so I put it back on there. I had to go through the settings, update it, nice little update, updated my computer. All updated for now. But yeah, man, there's been a lot going on since October.
Yes, there has.
So
there's
a
lot.
We're looking at our thumbnail from the last podcast that we put up, and you had talked about the Marvel zombies that I didn't get to talk about because we didn't do another podcast since then. But yeah, so real quick, I just want to talk about that, get that out of the way. I hated it. I didn't like what they did with the storyline. It was just they had like a cool premise of just, you know, people fighting Avengers in the streets and stuff like that, and they had to make it into like this universal like earth destroying storyline, which I'm just like, bro, they do that for every movie. It's like a villain comes in and tries to destroy the earth and they have to save it, and it's like you had an opportunity to do something different. All you had to do was get the voice actors and you can, you know, draw it however you guys wanted it. And I felt like they messed it up. They wanted to do like a season 2, so they left it like very open-ended at the end, to where like you watching the whole season was just like, well, did it really happen or not? That was just like such a waste of time, such a waste of talent. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna watch the second season. It was just that disappointing for me.
Yeah, it's kind of hard nowadays, man. When you have like shows to look forward to, like every time I see like a reveal or there's like a teaser trailer, like I always have this like slight sort of hesitancy to be like, is it gonna be good? You know, like is this actually gonna be like worth getting excited for? And most of the time we're just kind of let down with the new stuff. So I'm bummed that your show didn't pan out. You were looking forward to it.
It was just because that first episode from the What If season 1, like that one was so good, and they did kind of make it into like a superhero type thing at the end with like Scarlet Witch being a zombie and them trying to like fight her off, but like it was still good. And then they continued the story kind of like very loosely, and then it just got like bigger and bigger and bigger, and they added new characters. And then at the end, it was just like, what am I even watching anymore?
Like, is it still a zombie show?
Yeah, like it wasn't. It went from like zombies to like being mind controlled by Wanda.
Yeah.
So it kind of took the zombiness away from it.
That's too bad, man. The zombies genre is hurting right now, dude. It's hurting for something good, because like, you know, like Daryl Dixon's show ended. We had like they're not The Walking Dead, but we had the 28 Years Later that was like a super letdown. You know, there really hasn't been anything new and fresh come out that's zombie related for us to get excited for.
Yeah,
So,
speaking about 28 Days Later, they actually came out with another trailer, I think yesterday. They added more to it.
The bone collector, bone tower,
The Bone Temple.
bone temple. What the?
Yeah, it
I don't know.
looks the same as the first trailer, but I felt like I was less excited for this trailer. Like for the
Yeah,
movie
well,
entirely, I just feel less excited for it.
look at the first part of the movie, dude. Like we watched it, we're just like, what the fuck did we watch? So I mean, what's crazy is like the movie came out, and I swear like not even a month later, it was already streaming on Netflix. Like it dropped on Netflix so fast. So if that's the case, I'm like, okay, I'll definitely just wait for the second part to drop because we are not going to the theaters to watch that shit.
Or you could just wait till the third movie comes out, where what's his name, Cillian Murphy actually comes out in it.
Supposedly, but I mean, I don't know. I'm still gonna end up watching it when it drops on stream. I'm not gonna wait, but it looks like whatever. It looks like it's focusing mostly on like the doctor. He seems to be the focal point, making kumbaya with the giant penis zombies.
Yeah, the Jason Momoa of the 28 years
Yeah,
later.
or whatever he is.
Yeah, I think they could have did a way better job on the trailer, at least like hinting to Killian Murphy like coming back, like just like a flash of his face or like the back of his head, like letting us know that like it's going in a different direction, maybe like a better direction.
Yeah,
But they didn't even do that. They just they had this one scene where they were in the train car and like everybody's normal, and then it did like that jump scare where it did that quick transition into like the zombies in the train car like screaming at the camera. I was just like,
mhm.
man, like if it's gonna be like that with like cheap like jump scares like that, like I already know it's gonna be bad, like
Yeah,
more than we already feel like it's gonna be bad.
yeah. The first trailer was so good too, dude. I got so hyped after the first trailer, so that's a bummer. Anyways, that's not what we wanted to talk about, but we're gonna catch up on some stuff because well, we had Halloween, we had Thanksgiving, we got Christmas coming up. So how about we start with how your Halloween was? You guys do anything for Halloween? You have trick or treaters?
So we actually did have trick-or-treaters. I was actually
Oh,
surprised, but I think it's because they expanded our neighborhood, because we used
you
to
got
have a
it.
cul-de-sac, so now there's a whole
Yeah,
bunch of new builds, so I'm guessing that there's new kids, you know, down the street.
yeah,
So like the
true.
past like 5 or 7, I'll just say the entirety that we've lived here, the whole 7 years, we've had like two trick-or-treaters total in 7 years.
Yeah.
And I think this year we actually had about like five. So it's still
Oh, man.
low, but I mean the number's still going up, you know?
Breaking records.
Yeah, so we had a bunch of the Halloween Pokemon cards that I was giving out. We bought 2 bags of candy. We only used one bag, and I was giving like handfuls of candy to kids.
We
And
only had
like,
five.
yeah, I was just trying to get rid of it because I
Oh,
end up eating it like every day. I just go in there, I'm like, ooh, piece of candy, and like I'll grab like
yeah,
a handful.
it was pretty
Um,
bad.
yeah. Other than that, like I didn't dress up because we had the Dodger game going on,
Mhm.
and I feel like it's like every year, man. Like not every year, but the last 2 years on Halloween, like the Dodgers have been playing. So like I don't really get to fully enjoy Halloween unless they're
Yeah,
out of the World Series.
you're like the TikTok meme, dude.
Yeah, where they just like
It's
throw the
like
candy at the door.
when the Dodgers in the World Series for Halloween, he just like throws candy at the kids, just slams the door.
Yeah, yeah, I was kind of like that, dude, because like the game was going on and the doorbell would ring and I would have to jump up and like give out candy, but I didn't throw it at him. You know, I was nice
Yeah,
about
that's
it.
funny. Do you have good candy?
Yeah, it was like Reese's, Kit Kats. It wasn't like the full size bars that you were giving out, but we had like the
Yeah,
little like party versions of it.
yeah. We didn't get that many trick or treaters either, though. I mean, we got less than last year. I mean, we still had a decent like follow through, but I think we only had maybe like 15 groups in total. And I even told some of the kids, like, hey, like when you're coming back, I'll give you more candy. Like, stop by twice.
Yeah, for sure,
But
you
yeah,
have to
it
do
was
that
pretty quiet, man. It was a pretty quiet Halloween. I dressed up as Ted Lasso for Halloween. That was my costume.
with the
So
mustache and everything.
and everything, bro, because I had the real mustache. I was growing it out, and then I shaved it like 2 days later. So I'm like, you know why, dude? You know why I really shaved my mustache? Because I'm seeing like all these like young kids, like these young ass nerds, like rocking mustaches, like it's a trend now. I'm like, oh hell no, I'm not doing that shit. So I shaved it off. I'm like, I'm not doing that. But yeah, it was still cool. Like Halloween was chill. I was also watching baseball too. It was fun. It was a fun World Series, man. Y'all really brought the drama this year.
Yeah, that was it was like not to like offend you or anything, but it was like a way better World Series than the Yankees and Dodgers.
You ain't gotta tell me, bro. Like I was there. I was like, man, I was every game. I was like, I wish our Yankees were like this. I wish our Yankees was like this. After that, what like was it 18 innings? That 18 inning game. I thought things were just gonna like turn around after that, and y'all still made it dramatic. So it was cool, dude. It was fun.
Yeah, because that was game three. Went into extra innings. That was the only home game that we won. And
Yeah.
then we lost the next two games at home. So we had to go to
Mhm.
Toronto to win 6 and 7. And those
Yeah.
two games were like probably like the two best games of the series because
Yeah, they were good, man.
like the ending where he got doubled off at second from
Yeah.
Kike. Like I honestly thought it was over, dude. The way that the ball's like trajectory,
Oh
I
yeah.
was just like, bro, that's it's over. Like he
You're
hit
talking about
a
the collision in outfield, the outfield collision. Yeah.
yeah. Well,
Dude,
that
that
one
like
that one was game
honestly,
seven.
I think that like defensively, that was the best baseball I'd ever seen, like defensively, because y'all made so many plays to stay in that game. Like there was so many opportunities where Toronto basically like had the game in the bag, and you had like the double plays, or you had the throw out from home plate, with like Will Smith at home plate, right? Because he was your catcher, Will Smith, bro. Like there was so many like tight plays that could have just ended it, but your defense just like stepped up and just kept it there. It was fun, dude. Like it's fun watching two teams when your team's not playing because I didn't have to stress out so much. But I can't imagine what y'all were going through.
So I was at Gio's house for game seven,
Hmm.
and it was bottom or it was the top of the ninth inning. Like we're up to bat, and like Kike strikes out, so we have one out. I'm laying on the couch, and I'm just like, no way it's gonna end like this. We're just gonna lose the game like this. And
Hmm.
then Rojas comes up like the next batter and fucking hits a home run. And like I was just in shock, dude. Like we get up and we're just like screaming, and it was just like, man, it was a movie, bro. It was a movie.
Yeah,
Like
straight up.
it was so good, man. And then a couple innings later, Will Smith hits the home run to put us up, and then but it wasn't even like over then because they come up in the bottom of the 11th, and
Hmm.
Guerrero hits that double off the wall, and puts like the tying run on, and then Kirk hits into that double play, and dude, it
Yeah.
was just it was so good, man. Like I was calling my cousins who are Dodger fans, and we're just like screaming at each other and stuff. Like it was very exciting, man. And
Yeah,
like
that
some
was
of my
cool.
merch started coming in too, so I got like back to back World Series champs,
That's
a
cool.
bottle opener. I got some other stuff, but it hasn't come in yet.
Yeah, I mean it's all good. It's all good. You just roll, like enjoy the wave while you can enjoy the wave. I don't know what that feels like. Not for a long time, bro. Not since
Yeah.
like 1996.
Nah, wasn't it like 2009 they won the last
Yeah,
one?
we
Something like
won we
that.
won one World Series in 2009, but then we haven't been ever since. So that was basically like one of Jeter's like last seasons. It's been that long, bro. So it's all good. It's all good. We'll see where all that money goes. We'll see where we spend all that money. Figure it out. you know.
Yeah, because I don't think you guys are bringing back Bellinger, right?
No, I don't think so, man. I imagine we're gonna see a lot of different faces this upcoming season, but I don't even think we're gonna have Aaron Boone as our general manager anymore, dude. I think we're gonna have a different manager. They haven't said anything yet, but like I think Boone's got to go, bro. Like the way he coaches, it's like sometimes he tries to play too conservative, or he pulls pitchers when he shouldn't be pulling pitchers. Like I don't know what the fuck he's doing. There's so many games where it's just like, why did he do that? And it like immediately like something happens right after he makes those choices. So I don't know, dude. I think he's done. I think he's Dunskies.
You guys need to get rid of Stanton, man.
Yeah, dude, he's so old.
He is an anchor, bro.
Man, he is an anchor, literally, dude, because he can't move when he fucking runs bases. He's just like, You got to put that dude on like a stroller or some shit, dude.
Yeah, he needs to have like a ghost runner or something, like hit the ball and then somebody else just run for him.
Yeah, because it's like, what are we even paying him for, dude? Like, he didn't do anything for us in the playoffs, man. He at least with you guys, like when your big hitters weren't doing it, like you still had like other players that could step up, you know. Like we didn't have anything, and our big hitters were supposed to be like Judge and Stanton, and that's it, you know. Without them, like nobody else could do shit. So yeah, I don't know, whatever. It's football season for me. So I'm locked in for football. I'm not even thinking about baseball right now. So
Yeah, we can jump into football, the real life football, and then we can jump into our fantasy.
Well, you can talk about your fantasy football. You don't have to talk about your real football team.
Well, I mean, it's gonna be real quick because my team fucking sucks. Yeah, so as you guys know, I'm a Raider fan, and they suck ass. Like like Gio always invites me to come watch the games, and I'm like, bro, like I don't want to watch it, you know. But like,
why?
but like I'll go and watch them because you know it's fun, like spending time being miserable together. But it's like we have like a bunch of individual players that are really good, you know. Like Brock Bowers is like probably like the best person on our team.
Yeah, he's easily like a top 3 tight end in the league.
All right, sorry about that. We got a package and had to pause it real quick. But yeah, so as I was saying, like Brock Bowers is probably like our best player, and he can't like carry the whole team. So because we have a very horrible quarterback, I hate the dude.
I don't understand it though, because even when he was on Seattle, like Seattle was pretty good. Like maybe he was just surrounded by like more players, but like I don't think Geno Smith is a terrible player, dude. There's no way that your team can be that bad, man. Because I've seen some shitty teams, dude. I've seen some bad teams and bad players, and like there's no way that the Raiders are like the worst of all of them.
Bro, we lost to the Browns. Browns had the same record we did, was 2-8, and we like.
But who's the Browns quarterback?
Was it Sanders?
So, was it Brissett? No. Oh my God, you guys lost to Shedeur Sanders.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like we're bad.
Okay.
We're just a bad team overall. I think right now they are just going for draft picks right now. I
don't
think
even know what to say about that.
I think the Titans have a worse record than we do, so they're number 1, and I don't think they're going to give up that spot anytime soon. So
yeah, I don't even know who their quarterback is right now either, dude. The league's got so many backups in right now.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah. As far as like the quarterback situation, it's very bad, man. Like this quarterback class of this year is bad.
Well, you know what's crazy, dude, is I've been seeing this out of a lot of teams. So we're getting to a point where you don't really have those elite quarterbacks anymore. Like you have mediocre quarterbacks that are actually on good teams. But then you look at some of the teams, dude, that have been missing their starting quarterbacks and they're still winning games. You know, like I think teams are just being managed a lot better. But I'd probably say there's like 5 quarterbacks where it's like if you remove them from the starting position, it will immediately like tank their team. Like they can't do shit without that quarterback, you know. But I feel like there's a lot of teams now where you have like basically like 2 quarterbacks. You have like your starter and you have your backup, and your backup quarterback is just as good as your starting quarterback is. So I think that's what's kind of wild to me, man, is like for you guys not to be able to find a good young quarterback. Like you guys have Geno Smith, right? Whereas like you got teams like the Giants who have like Jackson Dart, like he's a rookie quarterback. Shedeur Sanders, he's a rookie quarterback. Like there's a lot of teams with like first year, second year QBs that are not terrible, but they're still winning games. But you guys are rocking Geno Smith, who's like in his like what, like 8th season, 9th season now.
Yeah,
like
he's definitely a veteran.
Yeah. So I don't understand, dude. There's plenty of good backups out there that could probably get it done. Like you guys had Minshew last year, dude. Like I don't know who's scouting for y'all on the quarterback side, but there's options out there. You know what I mean? You know, I just don't get it.
Yeah, I mean they just fired the offensive coach, Chip Kelly.
Mhm.
And then we got Greg Olson back, which I'd say he's pretty good. Like he comes like every couple years and like leaves. So like they
Yeah.
brought him back. So I guess he's like the cheapest option or whatever. Or like
Yeah.
he's probably like most familiar with the offensive like strategies and stuff.
Yeah.
But like I don't know, man. I think the writing was on the wall in preseason when Cooper retired instead of playing,
Mhm.
when
Yeah.
Jacoby Myers wanted to trade like from the
Mhm.
get-go in training camp. Like I think they knew something that we didn't, but
Mhm.
now we know what they knew.
Yeah.
They just knew that it was going to be a bad team and they wanted to either not play or be on a better team. Like Jacoby Myers is doing good on his new team. I
Mhm.
think he went to the Jaguars and he's actually getting like touchdowns and stuff over there. So I'm happy for
Well, that's
him.
crazy too because the Jags are first place in their division right now. I think they're like what 7-4, 7-5, something like that. I mean, that whole division is kind of crazy, but I don't know, man. Like maybe Pete Carroll just wanted a paycheck before he officially retired. But like I just don't see any like motion from your guys' team right now.
Well, I mean, now it's too late. It's too late in the season. I mean, we're already eliminated. So the only thing left to play for is a high draft pick. But like the way
Yeah.
that the Raiders are going to be, they're going to be like, oh, well, we still want to win games and they're still going to try.
Hmm.
So I hope they just make it look like they're trying, but like they find some way in like in the third, fourth quarter to just tank their shit every game.
Hmm.
But I mean, it also depends on the draft class of next year. So like I know we're not gonna get a quarterback. Like I don't like we need some like offensive linemen, something to help protect the quarterback.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't
I mean,
know.
you got players like, Jacoby Brissett, you got like Jameis Winston, you got Joe Flacco for God's sake, dude. Like you've got backup quarterbacks they were starting quarterbacks like 2, 3 years ago, and you can't find like any of them, like they can't find a home anywhere where they can make a difference, I just don't understand what's going on with your roster, dude. But I don't know. We can change the subject.
Yeah.
How
So
about we talk about like what team is surprising you the most right now? Like, because you got the elite teams where you're just like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. They're almost always in the playoffs. But is there any team right now that's just like, damn, like I never thought they'd be there right now?
so I want to say the Patriots, but I
Mhm.
know the reason why they're there is because they've
Is it
been
just because their
playing.
schedule?
They play, yeah, their schedule. They play all these terrible teams. They played like two good teams. Like I think
Hmm.
they beat the Bucks and they beat the Bills, which are like
Hmm.
two good teams. But every other team has been like a sub 500 team or
Yeah.
like not a playoff team.
Hmm.
So I
Hmm.
mean, they're like the worst best AFC team right now because they're like 10-2 or 11-2, something like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is crazy to think. But you know who did beat them? The Raiders in week
Raiders
one.
taking it easy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think for me it's the Bears, dude. Like the Bears are first place in our division right now, and it's kind of like mind-boggling because I don't know how they manage to win football games. When I watch Caleb Williams, I don't think he's a good quarterback. I don't know how they let him get away with the shit that he gets away with as a quarterback because he's not smart in my opinion. He scrambles a lot and he's athletic, but like I feel like that can only get you so far. Like there's a lot of teams where that was always their play style. Like you had like a fast scramble quarterback, like a double threat. Um, and like you kind of see what's happening to those type of players now, dude. Like look what's happening to Patrick Mahomes. Look what's happening with like even the Eagles, dude. Like Jalen Hurts has been really quiet the last few games. He hasn't had good games. You got what's his name, the Ravens QB Lamar Jackson.
Mhm.
Like they've been kind of quiet, and that's kind of their play style. They're like one of those like double threat QBs that can run, that can scramble, but then they can still kind of throw the ball. But I think teams are catching on to that type of shit. So I don't know how the Bears are in the position they're in right now, but I'm honestly thinking that it's going to be short lived. Like I'm hoping that we beat them this week because we do play them this Sunday. So yeah,
You said you play the Bears.
yeah, we play the Bears this week. It's our first we're finally getting through the division games. So we basically swept the Lions. Now we got to take on the Bears, and then we have the Vikings again after that. Because there's like 5 weeks left in the season in the league. 6 weeks.
I think 5. I want to say 5.
The 5 weeks. Yeah, there's 5 because we got one more week of regular season fantasy, and then we're into the playoffs. So yeah, we only got 5 weeks left.
Yeah, well, I envy you and your team because you guys got something to play for.
I mean, we're in the wild card so far, but everything's pretty tight, man. The NFC is really tight right now with all the wild card and the hunt teams. Like every team in the hunt and wild card has like 7+ wins, which is kind of crazy right now. And then like the Rams, dude, that division, you got the Rams and the Niners and the Seahawks that are all like right there, neck and neck. Just kind of wild times, man. But then you got us, the Lions, and the Bears too. So you got 3 teams from 2 different NFC divisions that are like fighting for the playoffs. So it's kind of scary. We'll see.
Yeah, definitely the Lions because I think they had to beat Dallas on Thursday to like up their chances to get in, and they beat them. So
yeah,
it's always fun.
Jamar Gibbs,
that
is crazy.
It's always fun during like the end of the season, trying to see what teams are like gonna get in and stuff like that. So it makes it more interesting for our fantasy.
Yeah.
But I guess not this year because the bottom 4 have been eliminated and the top 4 have already clinched a playoff since like 2 weeks ago.
Crazy, dude. Like we all clinched like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, so the last like 3 weeks of the season in fantasy just haven't really meant anything.
I still want to get to 10 though, dude. I want to get to 10 wins, man. But it's crazy because I went like 8 like on an 8-win streak, and then I just like lost every game after that. So I'm like, what's happening to my roster?
Yeah, well that's how I started off too, because I won the first game. I lost 3 straight games. So I'm sitting there 1-3 and I'm just like, fuck, like is it over for me already? Like into week 4, like I'm already like done. Yeah. And then I went like on a like 5 or 6 game winning streak, and like I went back into like not first place because you were like still like games ahead of me, but like slowly I started catching up. And then we had our head-to-head where I beat you by like 1 point.
Yeah, that was crazy, dude.
And that was because I think Jacobs like fumbled the ball or something, so it gave you like negative like 2 points.
It was a fumble, dude. Like it fumbled me, and that was it.
Yeah,
like that didn't do it for me. Yeah,
that was enough to give me the win because I was paying attention to the score at work because I was able to pull it up on the computer so I could see the score between you and me, and we were like pretty much tied. And I was like, what the fuck? Because I was beating you by like 20 or something.
Yeah.
So like the whole game, dude, I was just going to the computer and checking. And then like at the last, like it was like the last drive you guys had, like he fumbled and I went up like 2 points and I was like, all right, cool, it's over.
Yeah, it was literally like that last play, dude. It was the last play of that game. That was disappointing too because I think that game is I think we played the Browns. I think we either played the Browns or the Eagles. Maybe that was the game we lost to the Eagles. But Jacobs has been turning it over, man. Like he's been dropping a couple balls like in those tight game situations. So I don't know how I feel about him in my fantasy as a quarterback right now. But he has the most projections for me as a running back because I do have a couple good players on the bench. Like I got Bucky Irving, who's back, but he's still too fresh. I kind of want to see him go off on a game before I have confidence in him as a starter. Right now, all my starters are basically just like reliable, like unless it's like my kicker, Brandon Aubrey, who like, triples his projection or something. He got me like 24 points last night. Everyone else is pretty like standard. Like they all kind of hit their projections, So I think I'm the underdog this year.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel though too, because I look at my team and I'm just like, man, like I don't feel like I have a strong team. And like I look at other teams and they're hitting, like 140, 150 like consistently. I
Yeah.
feel like I struggle to hit like 120 or like even what I'm projected at 130.
Yeah. Well, I mean, some players on their teams are like cheat codes, dude. Well, I mean, I don't know, man. You got a couple players like you got Achan that goes off almost like every game now because they don't because the Dolphins don't have an offense. So like if it's not like Tua throwing a pick, it's just Achan trying to like carry the whole team on his shoulders. And then you've got what Jamal Chase. So I mean he's pretty good. Like he still goes off, and Burrows is back, so that's promising, right?
Yeah,
For your
that's what I've been
roster.
thinking because like Joe Burrow is back and they still have like a small chance for the playoffs. So
Mhm.
I really think they're gonna go, like hard in the paint to try to get in there. But like I have
Kyron Williams, yeah,
Kyron Williams from the Rams, and he's been like so consistent. Like him and Achan, like it's like double points or like double digit points every game. Like they're really reliable. Like I struggle when they went on buys.
yeah.
Um, but I did pick up Jacobs backup, like the Packers backup running back, and he actually
Mhm.
got me like 20 something points for that one game that I plugged him in.
Oh yeah, no, you got yeah, Emil. Was it Wilson? I
Lewis, I
think it was
think.
Wilson. Yeah, yeah, he was a pretty good pickup for you. I think he was like a high projection too because we really don't have that much depth on the running back game. Um, I'm actually looking at your roster right now. I think the only weak player in your roster is Romeo Dobbs as your flex, but I guess there's not that many options.
Yeah, well, that was because
For-
Harrison and Kamara are out. Because
yeah.
I would play either one of those. I could put Jacoby Myers in because he's been kind of had like the hot hand lately.
I mean, to be fair, dude, like if you're gonna play a wide receiver from the Packers as your flex, like Christian Watson is still on the waiver, so like you could just pick up Christian Watson if you want a more reliable receiver. But I mean, they got Debo. Debo's on there. You still got Shakira that's on there, who's kind of like up and down. It's really slim pickings, dude. To be honest, with wide receivers, it's even worse with the running backs though, because you got like Gainwell, like Marks, B Knight. I don't even know who these players are. Like I don't know any of them, dude.
All the
Uh,
third
all
strings.
the you got Pacheco on there that's like an 8.3. So I don't
No,
know.
I relied on Pacheco last year, and he fucking broke his leg, and then he came back and didn't do shit the rest of the season.
Because he runs so weird, bro. He runs like a road runner. I don't know. He's like a Looney Tunes when he runs. But yeah, no, fantasy football playoffs kind of interesting. We're basically like you and me are in the top four for the playoffs, so we'll just see where what the playoff schedule looks like after this week. It'll probably because we're all pretty much going to be like tied at the end of it. Like it looks like at least two of us are going to make it to 10 wins. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, I think I definitely am because Caesar still has players out that he's not gonna switch out because he's done. He's
It's
done
like
already.
he's got like another like bye weeks on his roster
Yeah.
too. Like,
I didn't even know there was still bye weeks going on. I thought all the bye weeks were done.
because they just like spread the season out so much now because they got so many games on the schedule now, dude. Like Thursday night games, Black Friday games, Saturday games, like Monday night football games. Is like you need like 5 different subscriptions now just to watch a football game. Crazy.
True that.
True that. Okay, we can move on from football. Do you have any other like major topics you wanted to bring up?
So shows that I have been watching or that we have been
Yeah,
watching because we both been
let's talk
watching it
about some shows.
is Welcome to Derry.
How do you feel about it
Um,
so far?
I like it.
Mhm.
I really do like it. I like that it's like no holds bars as far as like fucking up these kids.
Yeah, man.
They're not like coddled like Stranger Things and stuff like that. Like
Yeah, yeah.
like what happened with the girl's eyes and she went over to like the
Oh my god, bro. No, dude, it was a
sand the
bandsaw.
bandsaw, there we go, and
Cut
she
off with a
like cut it
bandsaw.
off and I was like, what the fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's pretty gruesome, man, but it's like it's good TV. Like it's
Mhm.
entertaining to watch. It's been a really slow burn for like Pennywise to actually appear, and that was just
Mhm.
because of what's his name, Bill Skarsgård.
Bill Skarsgård, yeah.
So they were trying to get him on to play Pennywise again, and they
Mhm.
actually didn't sign him until like the fourth episode or something like that. So that's why you
Yeah.
don't see him until like the fifth episode.
Yeah.
And then so what happened was they had to go back and like reshoot a lot of scenes, and I guess they took like a break, and also because there was like a writer's strike or whatever going on.
Yeah.
So like from episode like 4 to 5, like you see the kids grow, like, you know, I think it was like a 6 month break, but like you can
Mhm.
tell like the kids like grew. So I'm looking at
Really?
Will like in the back of the car, and I'm just like, damn, like he looks way older now, and it's supposed to be
Mhm.
only like the next day or something like in the timeline.
Yeah.
And then like Lily is like taller than Will now, like she used to be shorter. Like
Yeah.
that's the only thing about like a TV show with kids in it, is that the kids are gonna like mature like way fast, and
Yeah.
like there's literally nothing you can do besides like time jumps, and they're not doing
Mhm.
time jumps, so it's just like you just got to take it.
Yeah.
But you know, like the storyline is cool. I like how they have like the military like trying to get into like the Native Americans area to try to like find the pillars and stuff like that. Like it's pretty good. I'm really really enjoying it.
Yeah. I'm kind of curious about like where it goes, like where it ends, because it's like, you know, it's a prequel to it, and you know how that turns out in the movies, because I think it's very heavily, obviously it's very heavily based on the movie versions of it, because of like Skarsgård and stuff. But I'm kind of curious to see like how much lore they extract from it. It looks like the new episode that comes out on Sunday, it's going to have more, even more backstory on Pennywise, like how he really became Pennywise. So it's kind of cool because we got like a Pennywise reveal, and then we got a little bit of backstory about that on like the daughter basically, and now it looks like we're gonna get another like origin story for Pennywise himself, like before he was like the killer like demonic clown. So should
Yeah,
be kind of interesting.
I'm not sure if they're gonna go like too deep into his backstory, because the way the seasons are set up is they're gonna go back every 27 years. So like we're in the 60s right now, so I think like the one before that's gonna be like in the 40s or like the 30s or something like that, depending on what
Yeah.
the year is. So and I really think like the last season that they do is going to be like when he actually like came to Earth, and then it's going to be like heavily like Native American stuff like that.
Yeah.
So but I think it's a good like storyline for that, you know, like they have a lot of content that they can do, because they can pretty much do whatever they want, because like we already know how it ends, but like changing stuff around how it begins, like it's a really
Yeah.
cool concept.
Because I actually thought the show was good, even without Pennywise making a reveal. Like when they're just going through like each person in children's fear and having like a cult and all that kind of stuff. Like all that stuff is actually kind of cool. So even without Pennywise in it, I was still kind of drawn to the show to see what like everyone's character development was going to be like. But it's been cool. It's been a nice I guess change of pace, because now we actually do have Stranger Things available, which I've only watched one episode of Stranger Things so far, which is the first one, but it kind of feels good to get back to Stranger Things too. Have you watched it yet?
I have not watched it just because I'm waiting for Karen to finish her school.
Oh, okay.
She like we have no time. Like we haven't watched anything, dude. Like we haven't caught up on Jersey Shore. We haven't caught up on 90 Day. We haven't caught up on Stranger Things. Like no movies, like nothing, dude. Like we're so behind.
Yeah. I think we watched a ton of movies over the Thanksgiving break, dude. Like me and my dad probably watched like 5 movies. Like I watched the new Mission Impossible. Which I mean, it was okay. Like I didn't hate it, but I didn't love it either. It kind of makes me think I should watch the last movie before the last. I don't know, like because it's like a part 1, part 2, basically, right? So I kind of forgot what happened in the first movie.
Yeah, it's just because it's like 3 hours long and there's so much stuff going on, dude. Like there's so many storylines that you just can't pay attention to all of them.
But I mean, it was okay. You know, it was fine. I wasn't disappointed, but I was like, all right, it's over. No more Mission Impossible. Like Tom Cruise is getting old.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure
You
they're
know?
still gonna do spin-offs with, you know, like fresh people.
Yeah, probably so. You know, they got to make their paycheck. Um, but
Well,
yeah, other than that, I haven't been watching any shows other than Stranger Things now, and then Welcome to Derry. Then I started watching a show called Mayor of Kingstown, which is on Paramount, and that one's actually pretty good. I like that one.
yeah, you were talking about that one on the podcast with Jeremy Renner.
Yeah, yeah, that's cool, dude. Because I literally binged like the second season, so I'm on season 3 now, and it's pretty good. It's a good one. If you want like a good like crime thriller kind of show, you know.
Yeah, but man, I really haven't been watching anything, dude. Like there hasn't been a lot of good shows.
Mm.
Not like before, man. Like I felt like I was juggling a lot of shows and trying to keep up, and now it's just like Sundays I'm watching it, and that's it. That's all I
Well, we'll
got.
see what happens. We'll see what happens after this whole like Netflix merger finalizes with like Netflix buying Warner Brothers. That shit's kind of crazy. I don't know what that means. Like, I don't know how that's gonna change like what content we watch, but I just want to know if I can cancel my HBO Max because I'm spending too much money on shit.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I get my HBO Max from my sister-in-law, so I don't have to worry about
Yeah,
paying for that. But even like the Netflix that we have, we pay for the ad version, so it's only $10.
yeah, yeah. Are the ads bad on Netflix?
No, it's like a 90-second unskippable ad.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's not terrible, but you know, like once they acquire like the whole Warner Brothers thing, they're gonna up the price of their streaming service again. Like they'll raise it like another $2 or $3, you know, which is it's so greedy, bro. Netflix is so greedy now, but yet I can't unsubscribe.
Yeah, but don't you have like Plex,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
they don't put those shows on there?
Sometimes they do. It depends. It depends on the show. Um, I've been using Plex mostly for movies, but like yeah, shows wise, I haven't really seen what they've been uploading. They put a lot of the Disney stuff on there, so I'm not missing out on much of the Disney stuff because they uploaded the Disney stuff, which I don't even know what to watch on Disney, so that don't
There's
matter.
nothing, dude. I was actually thinking about that yesterday. I'm like, there hasn't been anything on Disney that I've been waiting for like to come out.
Mm,
Like the
mm.
last thing was just the Marvel Zombies, and that was it. That was like
Yeah,
2 months ago.
yeah.
Nothing. Maybe
What movies?
well, they are gonna have a new like Malcolm in the Middle, but I don't know if that's coming out to for Disney Plus.
I kind of stay away from trailers now because I get so disappointed when I watch the actual show or movie. Like the trailers do so much to overhype it. Where it used to be fun when it was like a teaser. It's just like, oh man, like I can't wait to watch that movie. Now it's just like, nah, the trailer showed me the best stuff and the movie sucks. You know, like fucking Tron Ares. Like that shit wasn't
I
good.
didn't watch that.
That shit wasn't good.
I don't think I'll watch
You
that.
know what movie was good though that was actually surprising is the one Leo DiCaprio did, the One Battle After Another. We actually watched that one and that shit was actually pretty good. It was kind of funny. It's like dark humor, but it's also kind of suspenseful at the same time. Like I don't know. I'm curious if you watch it if you're gonna like it. But I actually liked it because I don't know, dude. I think Leo's a good actor. I like watching his movies. So
Yeah, he's a good actor. I feel like he doesn't pick like bad movies. He's kind of like the
yeah,
Tom Cruise of whatever his genre is. But well, I guess like Leonardo
Oscar.
DiCaprio and Tom Cruise, like they never like miss with their movies.
Yeah, that's true, man. I guess there still is a box office to draw when it comes to actors, but like lately it's just been hard to find good stuff to watch, you know.
Yeah, I saw a TikTok about that. It was saying that like actors aren't selling tickets anymore. It's like the franchises are. So
Mm.
like, you know, like back in the day, like you wanted to go see a Jim Carrey movie because he was in it. But now it's like, well, I want to go watch Jurassic Park. It doesn't matter who's in it. I just want to see dinosaurs, you know?
Yeah, we watched that too. We watched one with Scarlett Johansson, and that movie was really forgettable too. So I think I saw the same video. I think you might have sent it to me, or I might have come across it, but he was talking about like Chris Evans as Captain America. It's like nobody
Mhm.
wants to watch Chris Evans play anything in a movie. They want to see Captain America. You know, they don't care about Chris Evans. They just want Captain America. And I think Marvel fucked that up, dude. To be honest, all the comic book movies kind of fucked that up. Kind of
Well,
twofold.
I mean, if you look at Robert Downey Jr., like he still had a career outside of Iron Man.
Yeah. Yeah, but he was doing a lot of like supporting type roles though too. Like I don't think it was like they weren't pulling like Oscar nominated movies or big box office movies, you know. I think budgets have also gotten too big at the same time. Like I'm seeing a lot of movies now that don't cost a whole lot to make and they make their money back just because it's a good movie. But you have all these like Marvel movies and shit that are spending like $800 million to make, but they only pull like $300 million. It's kind of disappointing. It's like something has to change somewhere because you're just bleeding money at that point.
Yeah, I think it's because they set the bar so high with like Infinity War and Endgame with like really good CGI that like anything less than like subpar CGI, we're just like trashing it.
Hmm.
And I don't know, I guess that's on us too, because you know we're used to it, so we expect it, and then if we don't get it, like we just throw a fit and just say it's woke or it's bad. And just, yeah. As far as movies, dude, like I'm still waiting to watch The Conjuring. Like I know it's on HBO Max, but like I'm just waiting for
I forgot it was on Max, dude.
I'm just waiting for me and Karen to have like a couple hours of like her not doing homework and me not like gaming to like, you know, just sit back and watch it.
Yeah.
Which I think tomorrow might actually be the first day, because she's done with school. Once she turns in her final essays tomorrow, she's done for the semester. So tomorrow is going to be the first day that we actually have like no stress about school and stuff like that.
That's cool.
I'm gonna try to. I want to watch The Conjuring before we get into Stranger Things.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, we did watch Wednesday.
Oh, was it good? Season 2?
I would say season 1 was better than season 2. Like I think it lost some like sparkle from it, man. Like it was just, I don't know, dude. I can't explain what it was. Like obviously like the little brother, like he got older, like he's like a grown man now. So like he was in the show a lot more, which was cool because he had like his own little storyline too.
One last quick topic. So just because we're getting into a little bit of tech stuff. So I know I talked about how RAM prices were kind of crazy last episode, but it's getting to a point now where the RAM is so expensive that it's going to be affecting the future generation of consoles and like graphics cards. So I guess all I say is like, you know, even though it is the holidays and people like to spend money on building or upgrading their PCs, this might be like one of the last generations in a while where you can still afford to buy shit for your PC. After that, it's going to be like $1,000 PlayStations, $1,000 like Steam machines, like double the price in graphics cards just because it's using up all the memory, dude. AI is kind of killing the PC and tech market right now for consumers, and corporations are greedy, so they're not making more memory because they want to keep the prices up on demand. So that sucks.
Yeah, I've actually started watching a lot of videos where a lot of the tech YouTubers are talking about that. Like even Tech Source, he went to Micro Center to go like build like a $2,000 PC, and
I just watched that.
yeah, and then like the price like went up so far that he went over budget. So he was just like, you know, there's nothing we can do. Like this is all they got, and you know we have to get RAM. So
yeah. It didn't even tell us how much the RAM was, dude. Like, it didn't even say how much the 32 gig kit was, but if I had to guess, I'd probably say it was $300. Like close to $300 for a 32 gig kit, man. It's disgusting.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah, because in the video he shows the kits and none of them have prices on them. So he was just like, yeah, like Micro Center took off the prices from all their kits, like.
Yeah.
And it's crazy that it happened in like a 2-week like time frame, that it just jumped up that high. So
I'm kind of lucky. Yeah, I'm lucky I upgraded when I did, because like I had to get it with the RAM kit. So I was just like, well, I'll just get this kit for now, and then I'll just upgrade later. I'm like, nah, never mind. I guess not.
Yeah, the later was now.
Later's now. So yeah, if anybody wants to get out there and build a PC, just buy responsibly, dude. The prices are kind of stupid right now, you know. But the
Yeah.
graphics cards are getting cheap.
Yeah, I mean that's one good thing. Maybe
Yeah,
like pre-builds are the way to go right now.
yeah, maybe so, maybe so. Or just wait for whatever next console gets announced. Just rock with what you got. Be happy with what you have, and that's the lesson of this episode.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Yeah, that's all I got too. It was cool catching up.
Yes.
Lots been happening in the last 2 months. You know, lives are crazy, work and school, and just spending time with the wifeys and stuff like that.
Yep. And it's holiday season too, so lots of family stuff. Uh, yeah. Save your money. Don't
Yeah,
buy shit you need. Hang
yeah,
out with family.
definitely save your money, spend it on alcohol, and make some good memories.
Yep. And pay for streaming services like Netflix and Hulu.
Yeah, just to have some like background noise going on.
Yeah, for sure, man. All right. Want me to take us out? I can take us out.
Take us out
Uh,
somewhere nice.
yeah, take us out somewhere nice. I'll take you out to dinner. Um, Thanks everybody for listening in and watching this new episode of the Brotech Gaming Podcast. I'm Sean. This is Carlos flashing his little bottle opener back-to-back World Series
Back World
champions.
Series champions. Let's
Oh
go.
God. I hope y'all don't win a third in a row, dude, because I can't. I just three. Is that what 3-time? They call it 3-time, back-to-back, or they just call it 3-time.
I think just 3 times.
All right, well. Catch y'all on the next episode. Thank you for listening in. Please make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you're getting all of our new episodes. Also, catch us on Spotify, and we will talk to you on the next episode. Peace.
Bye.